Okay, everyone, we'll be beginning in just a minute. I just finished sending out all of the links in Discord, so I think we are about ready to begin. So, don't know if anyone's watching me from before, but we will be playing through Transformers Fall of Cybertron, which is the sequel to what we were playing last, Transformers War for Cybertron. We won't be finishing the game today, obviously, but I will be doing at least the first two levels, possibly the third if we have time. So I'm going to stay quiet for a moment to let you hear the cutscenes.
We have no choice, Bumblebee. The war is lost.
Hello, Daniel.
Leaving
Thank you
our
for popping
home is
in.
the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long, painful war with the Decepticons. Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
We're approaching the portal. That indicates it's growing more unstable.
At this rate, it may close before we even get there.
Megatron. Direct all fire on those tow cables. All hands to combat.
Bumblebee, you with us? Optimus, he's coming around.
Thank the Maker.
He's been through worse. Voice chip is still crushed. Nothing new there. Base energon levels are almost normal. Overshields are charging up. I need to test your retinal scanners. Follow the light.
Yes, hello, Daniel. I don't know if you could hear me over the cutscene before.
On target.
Looking good.
Probably shouldn't have spoken then. I didn't want to interrupt the game, but yeah, these controls are fine.
Arms out! Weapons to the deck!
Don't fire! I'm a medic!
Slap a muffler on it! Take them out, Bumblebee! They're my optics!
Here, grab this ammo clip. More Decepticons are trying to board. Don't forget to reload.
Decepticons are boarding a ship! Defend the bridge!
Okay, so yeah, welcome to the first level of this game. Pretty intense for a start, but it works pretty well as a tutorial. That little segment teaches you whether or not you want inverted controls or not.
That's showing them!
Megatron won't give up that easily.
Teletrack, full damage analysis on all decks.
Firewall breach, unauthorized access.
Your precious ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
I will tear your ship apart, piece by piece.
Optimus! Decepticons are swarming the engine deck!
I'm on my way. Bumblebee, stay and cover the bridge.
I actually set the audio up myself, dude. And thanks. Well, I mean, you helped me with the initial, but I made a few more adjustments to it. But, and thanks for that, by the way.
Down. Without the pulse cannons, Optimus won't stand a chance. You'll have to reboot the system manually. Take this fuse from Teletrap. It should reactivate the service link. Good luck, Bumblebee.
This way, Bumblebee! We'll take point!
Just like the first game, there's a lot of dialogue going on at the same time as gameplay, so
Can you make it over?
I'll probably find myself getting interrupted by the game a lot. But you'll notice probably, that the gameplay is a lot smoother in this one.
Hurry! I'll hold it open for you!
Bumblebee, I've patched into your
And everybody can dash in this one.
just ahead.
However, we do lose our double jump ability. However, in my opinion, it is a worthwhile trade, but I would have liked to have both.
Gravity reestablished.
Megatron will pay for that. They're ripping the Ark apart. You'll have to dash midair to get across.
Shield failure. Inner jar capacity depleted. Turbine starvation at 64%.
Bumblebee, replace the fuse and the lift should reactivate. It's too close quarters to fire your weapon. You'll have to punch through the safety locks.
No, they don't really need air to survive. At least they don't need to breathe it. However, I assume they need some sort of substitute for other things, like, I guess, talking.
Service lift online.
Nice work, Bumblebee.
Let's move.
Bumblebee, you're almost to the defense tower. Hurry, Optimus is losing ground.
So yeah, they can survive, like, in space and stuff, but it's like,
Those flames will bubble
technically in a vacuum you wouldn't be able to talk, so there is that, but
Cybertron will cool your chassis.
don't think about it too much.
I could use a hand! Decepticons! Dropping in from above! Change
Oh,
shooting
and a cool feature you can do in this game, switch which arm you're shooting with to better hide behind cover.
Good hit! Good effect on target! That's it! Put him down! Put him down!
Yeah, but whole lot smoother than the first game,
Frame is just through that door!
and in my opinion more enjoyable. Not that the first game was bad, but a lot stiffer
Your pulse rifle
and
melt that whole panel. Think you can rush him from there.
a little bit less fun, but details.
You did it! Pulse gunners, engine deck, covering fire. Tactical readout is online. Now if I can just locate Optimus. There! He's taking Megatron head on!
Unfortunately, this is not the...
Optimus needs your help. That fall must have jarred your alternator back into gear. Change form and roll out.
Unfortunately, this is not the HD re-release that was released a few years ago, but still looks pretty good.
Blast the blast from that break. Look out, Bumblebee! Bumblebee, kick in your nitro boost. Nice work! Bumblebee, you're running out of road. You'll have to jump it.
Check your fire! Over here! I just said you were coming. Open up! We got Bumblebee! Thank Primus, the defense grid is back up.
So,
Pull that off?
I did think that the game would reset my progress since I reinstalled it, but it actually kept it, so I won't quite be able to show this game off 100% blind, but that's fine. I'm not going to be showing off 100% of the game anyway.
Back to Cybertron. Through here, Bumblebee. You want to be tip of the spear? We're right behind you.
Yeah, I know that there's ways to do it, but I don't know how. And I don't feel like learning, so...
Let's go! Let's go! Move out! Move out! Target left! High left! Target right! Up hit! Up down!
separator critical. Engine failure at 89%.
Push forward! Head for the smoke!
Yeah, eat rocket launcher.
Push forward through that arch!
I'll clear you a wedge.
Holy crap! Did you see that? The whole engine deck is coming apart! Keep pushing! Optimus needs us!
Air 1-8 to ground. That last blast took a toll on Optimus. You want to help? The time is now.
We're almost through! Autobots, listen up! Bumblebee's gonna punch through! Give him some covering fire! Now! Suppressing fire!
And with that, we're pretty much at the end of the level.
I can't see anything, but my scanners say Optimus should be right on top of you.
I don't think it's a big deal, but thanks for offering. And yeah, Optimus was right on top of us.
This ought to do the job. Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all!
Bumblebee!
Yeah, that's fair. That
Cybertron, the home world we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons, can no longer sustain us. Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down, halting its production of life-giving energon. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just one transport remains.
Ironhide to Optimus Prime. The last of the Energon reserves have been transferred to the Ark. Engines are online, all systems go.
Nice work, Ironhide. Perceptor, how goes the city shutdown procedures?
Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems powered off and archived by the time we launch.
Good. I'll send the boarding call out momentarily. But first...
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
That was Grimlock's post.
More Decepticon squadrons approaching from the north and west.
See you later, Daniel.
Optimus, this is Ratchet. Decepticons have invaded the city. We need you at the fortress to help coordinate defenses.
We're on our way, Ratchet.
Yeah, but before that, I'm gonna go back here and show a little secret.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Yeah, a little reference to Optimus's axe from the previous game. And you wouldn't think to go directly behind you at the start, but yeah. Dang, they really went all out with the spectacle of this game. Controls.
Grimlock, do you read me? Grimlock. No answer. What can Megatron isn't holding back anything this time. It's targeting the Ark.
So yeah, if it wasn't obvious, this is taking place 6 days before the tutorial level we just did. I'm sure you figured that out, but
I'll find another way.
just in case.
Optimus, over here!
Ratchet, I found a route through the Iacon ruins. I'm heading for the auxiliary.
Stiff controls. The controls are a lot better in this game than I think in the first game, at least on PC. I don't know why it was so stiff there. Probably just bad mouse.
Get him, Optimus!
Ratchet, I'm approaching the side entrance. Have that door ready. Almost there.
Oh crap. That is something I was going to get into. In this game, one complaint I have is that it's a lot easier to die in this one than it was in the other one, because you have a lot less health than before. I think you're actually supposed to ignore these guys, but I kind of want to take them out, so that's...
I think you're targeting I'm inside.
That's probably closer to what you're supposed to do. I kind of like what they did with the health system, but I also...
Meet me in the armory.
Will do.
One thing's for sure. Megatron's timing is as lousy as ever.
Why didn't Grimlock warn us?
Scanning identity. Identity confirmed. Enter Optimus Prime.
As I was saying... Well...
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
As I was saying,
Still online.
I have my complaints, but I also have my likes about the new health system. Like, I like the shield mechanic, where you don't take damage until your shield runs out. But I also kind of liked how you had health segments that would heal over time in the first game. You don't have that in this game, and when your shield goes down, you lose health very quickly. And it kind of makes your character feel weak whenever that happens. Which isn't really how playing as a Transformer should feel, in my opinion. Overall, I think I like this system a little bit better, but there's pros and cons to both.
Optimus, we tried our best. Without Grimlock, Megatron rolled right over us.
Easy, soldier. Thank you, Bumblebee.
I think I got it. Try it now.
Power's still not stable. Do it over.
What happened, soldier?
Couldn't hold the line. No chance without Grimlock. They slaughtered us.
There are a lot of things to interact with in this section, and I'm going to try to...
We can't spare the Energon.
I'm going to try to show off as much as I can.
Relax. It's not going to hurt.
Optimus, please, take me with you.
You'll be safer here until we can return.
Don't do this. I can still fight. Optimus!
He's in stasis.
Till all are one, my friend.
Essentially, these are stasis pods that
Load 'em up.
they put the wounded into when they can't, who are too weak to continue fighting.
Keep our wounded safe until we can return.
Yeah, what Optimus said. Because they need medical attention, but it can't be spared right now. So, there we go.
Ratchet is waiting for you, Optimus.
You can interact with this one, but... well, weird physics. Can I interact with you? No, apparently I cannot.
What's your status, soldier?
Barely keep the lights on, let alone fix anything. He's nearly ready to fly, Jack. Power's failing again.
You gonna say anything? There we go. I clicked it and it didn't work for some reason. Hey, Sideswipe, who is not actually playable in this game, at least not in the campaign.
Sideswipe? We need that dropship to get support to the outer wall.
We scavenged all the good parts for the Ark, Optimus. She'll fly.
Grimlock deserted his post.
The worst time to do it. Optimus, I need your help. Optimus, Ratchet could really use your help.
Ratchet, how can I help?
Silverbolt's leaked too much energon. We need to stabilize his power. Grab that cable. Now, plug it into his power supply.
Blew a regulator.
Matrix. We need that power online.
Power's back.
Well met, Ratchet.
Thank you, Primus. I'll handle the rest, Optimus. I'm sure you'll need it elsewhere.
I really love the feeling of desperation in this place. Like how panicked he was. And also, Silverbolt must be really damaged. It looks like he lost his wings.
Don't let them win. How are we getting out of this one, Optimus?
Hey, G1 reference.
Optimus, you're here. There are just too many of them. We gonna make it, Optimus?
Yeah, we will, soldier.
Over here. Hello. Look out!
And
Hold on, soldier. I'll get you out.
Together now.
Almost got it. You're gonna be okay. I'll see if I can queue up some more help.
Everything okay?
We've got this covered, Jazz. Grimlock left his post. I need you to find him.
On my way!
yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of dialogue, not giving me much of a chance to speak here, but that's fine. I'm kind of shy anyway. Explosions.
Looking for Grimlock.
Warpath, give me a status update.
Perceptor and a bunch of tech heads are trapped inside the nerve center at the south gate. I'm gathering a rescue team.
Count me in.
You might want to gear up at the Teletran terminal.
So, introducing the Teletran 1 terminal. This is where you can buy upgrades, tech support, and more weapons. Either side can use them. I'm going to take this Scrapmaker as my heavy weapon. They did change the weapon system a little bit. Now it's divided into primary and heavy weapons. Although, to be honest, the heavy weapons kind of suck. It would have been nice if you could have multiple primary weapons instead. But,
Enough distractions. I've got a job to do.
I won't be buying the upgrades in this level. I may do it for the next level. Just to, because I want to show you what it's like when you have the basic weapons and all.
Gotta get these Teletran components on the Ark.
Even the Sky Spy?
Especially the Sky Spy. Working as fast as we can, Optimus.
Before we go to our objective, here are Grimlock's quarters. He's got a big freaking sword up there as a trophy. Just a Decepticon head mounted on the table. another huge sword, rocket launcher, thermo rocket launcher, whatever you want to call it. Let's open his locker. Oh.
Grimlock's unfettered anger represents as much danger for the Autobots as it does for the Decepticons.
It's just full of Decepticon heads. Also, some kind of silly gimmick, you can just sit down and watch TV.
Where are you, Optimus? We need ya! Optimus, are you all right?
Yeah, that's what happens when you take too long. Some of the dialogue tells you to get moving. I knew that was coming, but...
Energon is in short supply, so make every shot count. Line those cons up dead in your sights and pow! Blast them!
Anyway, as I was saying about Warpath...
Want the honors, Optimus?
It's your show, Warpath.
Listen up! We got cons right outside this door. When the door opens, we go out hard. You will engage the enemy with guns blazing and gears grinding.
Yes, sir!
Hit on 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Keep attack formation. This way, Optimus. Let's move around and flank these cons.
Anyway, Warpath's personality is a little bit different in this game. Not quite how it was in War for Cybertron, which was based off his G1 counterpart. Here he's a little more, I guess, mature. It's not bad, not a bad change or anything. It's actually kind of interesting. There's also something else about his character that I want to point out, but I'll do that when we get to that point.
What are you grunts waiting for? Follow Prime!
Okay, he's Scrapmaker, aka Heavy Machine Gun.
Keep pushing forward.
Clear!
Clear.
Clear!
Warpath, meet me at the door to the nerve center.
This jetpack is still locked.
We need to remove it. Carefully.
You saying I'm not careful?
Optimus, scouts report a Decepticon dropship is coming in hot.
Looks like that jetpack will have to wait. Autobots, take defensive positions.
Optimus, you want dibs on that gun turret?
I'm on it.
Yeah, turret section time. This game kind of replaces buttons and switches with this slow lever thing,
I like the
which I kind of like, to be honest. I don't know.
Decepticon dropship!
We must protect this door at all costs.
Mouse, don't freak out right now.
Stand your ground.
All right, Prime!
Heads up! More Decepticons dead ahead!
Fortunately, there's no friendly fire in this game, which also means you don't get the dialogue for it, but... They can live without that. Just take out all of the enemies and then, who threw that grenade?
Keep them away from the nerve center.
If I keep taking damage... Yeah, as you just heard there, Warpath will actually shout out when you're in a little bit of danger. He's one of the only characters that actually does that for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they didn't program dialogue for a whole lot of the other characters. That's not to say it doesn't exist at all, just that it's not as common as you'd expect.
Work, Autobots.
Now, let's deal with that jetpack.
Did I grab that Energon cube? I guess I did. Didn't mean to.
All right, Warpath. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Warpath, secure the area, then make your way to the Ark. Protect it at all costs.
Yes, Prime.
Optimus? Perceptor has been waiting for you, sir.
Where is he now?
At the central hub. He's been rewiring things all day.
Optimus,
Perceptor.
meet me at the command terminal.
Sure thing, Perceptor, but we've got a few things to interact with. Oh, you okay, dude? Probably got a couple things to interact with, or maybe not. I guess that comes later. At least we can sprint in this section.
I'm not sure that I can be of any help, sir. You should talk with Perceptor.
Random stairs for some reason.
Decepticons a lesson, won't we? Perceptor is up that way, sir. See this? It's like the city is trying to repair itself.
It's a little bit of foreshadowing towards something else, if you know what it is. But you'll see by the end of the level anyway. I think that's all in terms of interactables for now.
We nearly have the nerve center up and running again. Primus, there goes another moleculon fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse.
I'll handle it, Perceptor.
Oh. Yeah, this poor guy tried to go in and get a fuse and got electrocuted to death.
Perceptor is waiting for you, sir.
Relax, guys, I'll get it. Just gotta go when the lightning isn't going down. It's called timing. And plug in the fuse.
That should do it. There they are. I've located artillery units throughout this complex that we could use to repel Megatron's attack. I've been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old.
We don't have enough Energon.
Everything we have is fueling the Ark.
Can we spare any of it and still launch?
It's worth a try. We'll have to manually redirect the power to the artillery gun. I can't do it from here.
Behold Perceptor's microscope mode.
Optimus, we got cons knocking at the door!
Stay online, Perceptor, and guide me to the first artillery unit.
Roger that, Prime.
Alright, here's an item we can use that will pretty much take out all of the enemies in front of us.
Return fire.
And that was easy.
All clear. Seal the door behind me.
Oh, I think there might...
To get to the first artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the Ark's boosters.
I remember.
Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now. All that is left now is the city's old foundation pumps.
Now, if I recall correctly, there's a little secret you can find here. It's either here or a later section, and there it is. You look around, you can see Rumble spying on us. It's a little... It doesn't really do anything besides give you a few extra points, but... or credits or whatever. But it's pretty cool.
Cons are in for it now!
Do you even understand how guns work?
Okay, more people to shoot at. So, the weapon Optimus this weapon I've got equipped now, the primary weapon, is called the Path Blaster, and it kind of became a sort of standard-ish weapon that Optimus uses for a while. He does go back to his old Ion Blaster in other media eventually, but I don't know, I like this design for a weapon for him. It suits him, in my opinion. Where did you come from?
Keep the pressure on.
Okay, that should be just about all of them.
Alert! Alert!
Soldier, I'm looking for the closest control room.
I think it's this way.
I've said it before, but I love how they have the weapons built into their arms. It just makes sense that Transformers would have that. And I wish they would use this ability more often.
Optimus, the control room is this way.
Where are the artillery controls?
They should be just around the incoming! Optimus, are you all right?
Optimus Prime.
In the back! Hit it in the...
Just in time to save him, I think.
Thanks, Optimus. Thought I was a goner.
Optimus, are you all right?
I'm fine, Perceptor. But
Yeah, first time you encounter that, you probably won't save him. But yeah, these guys kind of replaced the shield enemies from the last game. You gotta shoot them on these turbines in the back. That's their only vulnerable spot. Otherwise, they are really tough and really aggressive.
Optimus, according to my schematics, you should be near the artillery controls.
I see them, but how do I get there?
There might be an ion vent nearby that could give you a boost.
I'll need a moleculon fuse to activate this console.
Conveniently, there are fuses right here. Also, really nice that they gave us the option to sprint. You were pretty much locked to one speed when in robot mode in the last game. And a jump vent. That's pretty sweet. Oh! Another Easter egg. Up here, Laserbeak. You don't have to keep shooting it, you just need to shoot it once, but I like to do it anyway.
Where do you think you're going, Prime?
Yeah, don't stay in one place when these guys are jumping at you. That's, they will land on top of you. That's what they love to do. Ow. Ay, 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 ay. I probably won't be switching weapons very much in this game because I like to have every character have their like assigned weapon. I don't know, it's just a thing with me, I guess. But especially for Optimus, because I just feel like the Path Blaster is the perfect weapon for him. I'm not sure if they explode and damage you in this game like they did in the last one.
Enough distractions. I've got a job to do. Receptor, I found the controls.
Excellent. You should be able to reroute Energon from the Ark directly into the long-range artillery.
It appears to be working. Rocket system is online.
The code looks pretty rusty, so I'm going to link the artillery controls directly to your targeting computer.
I'll find some Decepticons to try it out on.
Anyway, I love how the feeling of desperation that the Autobots are going through.
Hold them here, Autobots!
This I love how they portray it because it's really well done, and like really shows how desperate they are.
Curious as to what an artillery strike would do to their marauder.
But now to introduce a new mechanic, kind of. Every character gets a special ability. In Optimus's case, it's an artillery strike.
Let's finish this. We should never have challenged them.
Different characters will have different abilities. Some will have cloak, some will have a shockwave attack, or a shock blast, whatever you want to call it.
Forward, Autobots.
And there's others that I don't remember right now. You can switch your weapon at any time if you find a weapon on the floor like that, but I'm not going to.
The Ark is getting shelled pretty bad by those warp cannons. Shields are holding for now, but it's just a matter of time.
Help is on the way, Ironhide.
You can activate more defensive weapons. Move back through the engine room. I found a neutron gun near the flight deck.
On my way.
Artillery online.
Elevator.
Now that the Energon is flowing again, you should be able to open a direct route to the flight deck.
See, I forget. Is there another secret to find in this room? I'm not certain. This is where we saw Rumble before. I like how they kind of interconnect. But I think there might have been one more spot where you could see Laserbeak and shoot him down. But I might be thinking of something later. Oh well. And given that we know we're being spied on, kind of foreshadows something a little bit later on the next level. And unlike the first game...
Of course, I don't need to remind you that the more energon we spend on these guns, the less there is for the Ark.
We'll have to find a way to launch the Ark when this is over. Receptor, are you controlling this room remotely?
No. What do you mean?
The room is shifting.
I am noticing a strange power surge in your area. Could be related to the energon you redirected.
Yeah, the room is transforming around us.
Clearing the main door that leads to the flight deck.
As I was saying, a difference between this game and the last game, the campaigns aren't Decepticon then Autobot. It's they kind of intertwine. You'll alternate perspectives on the fly. Well, not necessarily on the fly, but per stage, give or take. Or per every couple stages.
The power is out.
The schematic shows an access panel nearby. You should be able to force it open.
We could go that way, but I'll show this way first, just because. Energon coil. I believe that's a healing item. Which looks like it given the plus symbols. That thing looked a little weird.
Help us! We need backup!
I think that was Starscream. Or, no, it wasn't. I guess.
Anybody! If anyone can hear me, Starscream is...
If anyone can hear me, feel free to listen in as I execute your friends.
Starscream.
Yeah, nothing we can do right now. We're locked out of there.
No! Optimus! It's an ambush!
Don't expect any mercy, Autobot.
I wasn't offering any.
Yeah, you'll want to watch out for these guys. They're actually pretty tough. Their shots will do a lot of damage very quickly. Don't let them get right in front of you, if you can help it.
I needed that.
But let's get after Starscream and stop him. What's over here? Ah, an audio log. These are little secrets that contain bits of lore for us. I collected a few of them on my first playthrough, but I stopped in order to let you hear them.
1313, my final entry in this record. As anyone who has listened to these updates can attest, my assessment of this so-called Ark has been far from optimistic. Though assembled by a perfectly competent team of engineers in a most efficient manner, it seemed impossible to imagine that such a humble craft would be capable of carrying the entirety of the Autobots' hopes and dreams as its cargo.
There's just a little bit of a secret to find there, but nothing that important. Just a bonus, and I went the wrong way. Okay, back on track.
Optimus, what's going on?
I couldn't save them.
Remember the Ark. If we don't protect it, there's no future for any of us.
Of course, Preceptor. You're right. I'm heading to the neutron gun now.
This is a weapon blueprint, which allows you to get more weapons or tech stuff at the Teletrans station. There's that weird weapon the Starscream had. He just leaves it behind for some reason. I won't be collecting all of the blueprints or data logs necessarily, but I will be collecting whatever ones I find.
Perceptor, I can see the Ark just ahead. Thank the Matrix, it's still standing.
Be careful approaching the neutron gun controls, Optimus. Decepticon troops have overrun the area.
Roger that.
We still have control over the city's artillery. A strike should help clear the way.
Artillery online.
Megatron, we have established a perimeter around the neutron gun controls. Defend it at all costs!
Yes, Lord Megatron, but
Without those defenses, the Autobots will be powerless to stop us from taking the Ark. and its supply of energon.
Yes, but...
I want the Ark! No excuses!
Yes, Lord Megatron!
There's Megatron in his old look from the last game. Wonder why he looked different in the tutorial mission.
What was that noise?
Let's blow up that projector.
Impressive, Optimus.
Save the praise for when we get out of this.
Is your tactical ship under fire?
Yeah, the enemies shout out a lot of insults at you in this game.
Optimus, how about calling in an artillery strike?
Yeah, but on what? There's just a few guys in front of me.
I'm reading more Decepticons than the other walkways.
Maybe that's a good place for a strike.
Your target.
Ah, lag.
Optimus, a Decepticon dropship is inbound.
Recharge artillery strike. I want to take this out. Hopefully that got it.
I believe the scientific term for that is pulverize.
I believe you are correct, Perceptor. Alright, hopefully that takes out the rest of them. Sorry. Nope. There's at least one more.
Perceptor, I found the neutron gun controls.
Ah, shot his head off.
You did it, Prime. The neutron gun is activating. Targeting systems won't respond, Optimus. You'll have to fire it manually. I'm uploading coordinates to an access panel now.
Alright, we gotta go operate this giant gun by hand, because the remote controls aren't working. I know I just repeated what was just said, but...
Optimus, this is Ironhide. My team and I are pinned down at the Ark's fueling station.
Patience, Ironhide. These systems have been offline for thousands of...
We don't need the details. Just tell us how to fix it.
Ironhide's right, Perceptor. We don't have much time.
Yes, yes, keep moving, Optimus. You should see the manual controls shortly.
That was lag. The game didn't accept my inputs because of the cutscene, but then tried to rush through it there. That was kind of a funny glitch.
Optimus, the entire Decepticon army is knocking at my door. Where is that support?
Hang on, old friend. Ironhide, I've got your range.
Optimus, I don't have the firepower to stop those tanks.
Then you're lucky I do.
Yeah, just wield a giant gun. Because we can. If you shoot the little guys that go flying, you can also take out the drop ships. But mostly you want to focus on the tanks. And you want to do all this before the arc shields go down.
Optimus, we're being overrun! Focus your fire on those tanks!
We're on it, Ironhide. There's 2 more tanks somewhere. There's one. There's the other one. What? How did that miss? And final shot. Alright.
Something's wrong. The neutron gun isn't working.
It isn't! What? You're out of energy, Optimus!
Then we need to find more, Perceptor. I'm heading back to you.
Yeah, bad timing.
Optimus! My readings just spiked. What happened?
The door's shut on its own.
Where are you going? That area doesn't even appear in the schematics. Optimus, you're breaking up! Optimus!
Whoever you are, I can feel your presence through the Matrix. I ask you. No, I order you. Help us in this dire time of need.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Optimus, what just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, if you thought Tripticon was big, meet the Titan Metroplex.
You've got to hurry, Optimus. The Ark's about to come apart.
Then let's roll out.
And I think we have time for one more level before we end the stream.
Optimus, there are 3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now.
Metroplex, head for the ruins of Iacon. I'll do my best to keep up.
On my way.
Sorry, I thought I saw a collectible on one of those platforms, but I guess I was wrong. I got that guy. Okay, good. Okay, something I wanted to talk about before. I like Optimus's design in vehicle mode a lot more in this one. I might like his robot mode design just a tiny bit more. I go back and forth on it in the first game. But in this game, I definitely prefer his vehicle mode in this game. And crap. Sheesh, they did not give you a break up there for whatever reason. I need an Energon cube, but I don't see any. Metroplex is one of the only characters that actually technically has a friendly fire dialogue. If you shoot him, he'll say, "Why do you fire at me?" and stuff like that. Don't know why he's pretty much the only one, but he is for whatever reason. Thank you, Jetfire. I haven't heard from you in a while. Alright, more driving.
Metroplex, I have a visual of the first warp cap, but the bridge ahead is out.
Allow me to assist you, Optimus Prime.
Sometimes I do hit him accidentally when firing rockets here. But, I guess I didn't do it this time. Oh, dialogue.
Don't let them win.
Is there more?
We gonna make it, Optimus?
Okay, well, Teletran is here. Did not mean to interrupt that dialogue, but let's get some upgrades. And since I have a ton of money, let's just get all the upgrades.
Over here.
You'll notice my weapon looks a tiny bit different now. And it's also got a special mechanic where in that glowing shot you can see in the bottom right, that deals a huge explosion now. But it also consumes 2 ammo instead of 1.
I'm still tapped into your targeting computers, Metroplex.
But it's well worth it.
I can designate targets for you.
Target synchronizing initiated.
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon!
Now that's how you make an entrance! Waste them all!
Whoa, mouse, not time. Oh, crap. Ow.
We should never have challenged them. Optimus won't see this coming.
I'm in a bad spot. Didn't mean to do that.
Target synchronizing at 50%.
Okay, we got through that section. 4 leapers, just what I wanted. Oh, there's a cube over there. I think I saw it. Yeah. Ow. That really hurt. Alright. Alright. Did we do it?
Target synchronizing completed. Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Alright, let's just enjoy this.
Take out that warp cannon.
Consider it done.
Why we couldn't have just told him take out the big cannon up there without waiting for the link up? I don't know, but
Optimus Prime.
yeah, it is what it is. Still gets the job done.
I'm glad he's on our side.
Indeed, Autobot. Another audio log.
No Cybertronian who's seen our once great home in its current form need be reminded that our planet is powering down, that our home is dying. So I record this log not for this day and age, but for a future that may well never come to pass. But still, we must hope that one day a future generation will once again know Cybertron only in its resplendent, gleaming, metallic glory. And it is for this generation that we must chronicle the cause and consequence of our planet's decline.
Kind of a somber bit of dialogue there.
Hit it with everything you've got!
Look how he just effortlessly smashes them all away. And then these guys notice us.
Teach you guys to be this slow! The Autobot! Behind us! It's Optimus Prime!
Kerpow. Wow, that, okay. If you feel like looking for it, you can try to find a molecular fuse around here somewhere and plug it in there and you'll find more secrets, but I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna move on.
I got a clear shot! Did you miss him?
Justice.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, this might be tying back to that secret I just said I wasn't going to do.
This will help the war effort.
Oh, no it doesn't. But it did lead us to a blueprint. I don't think I can go back down that way, but then it'll just launch me back up. Not what I meant. You can open locker just like this for a little bit of money. Oh, the riot cannon. That's arguably the best weapon in the game, but I'm gonna stick with this one.
Transport 9! We're under heavy fire! I repeat, we are under heavy fire!
Optimus, you are the last hope.
Let's go ahead and upgrade this weapon too. Apparently heavy weapons only get 2 upgrades.
Long live the last Prime.
But I'll take it. Don't know why we melee that, but I mean I guess we kicked it, but still.
Metroplex, maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp cannon.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm good. Probably shouldn't waste my credits on the lockers that much.
Metroplex, I found some Decepticons who need to be taught a lesson.
Yeah, we get our artillery strikes again.
We're being overrun!
Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots.
Ha-ha! That Marauder is scrapped!
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
Optimus, over here!
Warpath, I thought I ordered you to protect the Ark.
Never made it. Who's your big friend?
We can't stay, Warpath. We've got to move on and destroy the last warp cannon.
Optimus, we're low on energon. There's more Decepticons coming in. You leave and...
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The Arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much time left.
Go. We'll cover you.
No, we face them together. Stand tall, Autobots. Here they come.
I recommend saving the artillery strike for the tanks that are incoming. I mean, it recharges, so you use it how you see fit, but... yeah, probably best to wait for the tanks. But what the heck, I'll use it right now. Ooh, I like this item. A diffraction barrier. Basically creates a shield that I can shoot through, but they can't.
Marauder on the right.
Okay, there's the first tank. You'll want to take that out. You can hit it while it's moving, which is good. I swear I saw an enemy out here.
How'd you like that, Decepticreeps?
Oh, there he is. Will you die? Oh, crap. Watch out, Warpath, you are getting destroyed. Come on, I need to recharge. Need the thing to recharge. I see you incoming. Back off.
They're retreating.
Incoming! They're shelling the plaza!
It's coming from that warp cannon. I need to get closer to target it.
I'm coming, Prime!
Inside. Everybody inside.
Stay away from the warp cannon's targeting beacon! Get to cover, Prime!
We will not be defeated.
Yeah, melee is kind of similar to how it was in the first game, but a little bit faster paced. I'm rambling a little bit.
Warp cannon will rip us to pieces if we stay out here much longer! Well, that was fun. Another loop around the plaza? Anybody?
Don't know if I've heard him say that before, actually. Okay, he was stuck on that guy.
Together.
Heavier than it looks!
Keep in mind, that thing looks insanely heavy, and it's heavier than it looks. I believe stopping at Teletrans Station replenishes your ammo. At least if you want to equip the weapon, anyway. Let me try this. Mouse work. Yeah, we got our ammo back. You might call that an exploit, but meh. Oh. And we just got an achievement, Carnage in C minor, which is a reference to an episode in V1. Where did that shot come from? I knew it was hitting me, but I didn't think it would do that much damage that fast.
Move forward and keep your optics open for more Decepticons.
Ah, well. Oh, there it is. Don't know why it came in so much earlier that time. Sound kind of getting drowned out by all of the chaos.
Optimus, you close enough to mark that warp cannon?
Yes, we are.
Take it out.
I promise.
Shoulder bash. And SWAT.
Where'd you find this guy?
There's still one warp cannon left. I must reach it before it destroys the Ark.
Then let's roll out!
Negative warpath. See to your soldiers. Metroplex and I can handle the rest.
Oh, him? Sure, yeah. I guess he's big enough to handle it.
Is there anything back here? We got more credits. I don't see anything. Sorry, my commentary is not the most interesting thing in the world. I'm still kind of new at this.
Starscream, you've got Optimus cornered.
Thanks, Metroplex.
Thanks for the assist, Metroplex.
You are most welcome.
Completely destroyed that Teletrans station, though.
As civil war spread like a storm of burning energon across the surface of Cybertron, devouring in its path the great city of Iacon, even I was caught off guard by the depth of Megatron's depravity. I should have anticipated his utter lack of feeling for his fellow Cybertronians. But at the expense of the lives of many thousands of my fellow Autobots, I did not.
So one last secret to find here. Soundwave and Laserbeak disguised as a lamppost. Another reference to G1.
There. The last warp cannon. I'll need to get closer to market.
You're gonna be a smoking pile of heart when I'm done with you!
Alright, we're almost there. And here comes Metroplex.
Optimus! The Marauder has us pinned down!
We'll take him together. Follow me.
We can target it from here, it's all good.
Dropship coming in!
Oh, drat. I will switch to this weapon briefly just to take this out. A little bit faster. Alright. I'm happy with this weapon again. Alright, who's left? There you are. Saved that one for you.
Go get him, Optimus!
Metroplex, I've marked the final warp cannon. Let's finish it. Yes, Prime. Metroplex, no!
Oh, that was smart.
Optimus! The Arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send back...
And now the warp cannon is targeting us. At least it's not targeting the Ark anymore, but this isn't much better. Still gotta take it out.
Optimus! We need that!
Ironhide! Ironhide!
Oh dear.
Surprise!
Starscream.
No, you don't! Lights out!
Optimus, do you read me? If you read me, the Ark is going critical. You need to act fast.
We enjoy our nap. Bro, he's coming too. Stay down!
Megatron,
Ow.
look what I found.
Optimus Prime. That is what they call you now, isn't it?
Megatron.
Funny, isn't it, Megatron? How easily I defeated the one adversary you couldn't.
Silence!
You didn't have to come to this.
This is what you chose, Prime, when you defied me. All of this is your doing. Optimus!
Megatron, stop.
I'll stop when all of you are dead.
No!
This is needless. All we want is to leave.
Charge up the warp cannon. Wipe their precious Ark off the face of Cybertron. Yes, sir. No one leaves without my permission.
I wasn't asking.
Always defiant to the end, aren't you, Prime? At every turn, you have thwarted my efforts to save this planet, to return it to its former glory. No more! This day it all ends, Prime! Once and for all! Megatron, look out! Stop running, you fool! Stand and fight!
his foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now. Decepticons, return to base!
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may cost us our future.
No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
That scene there at the end, yeah, that's pretty epic if you ask me. Just Metroplex bringing his fists down to destroy Megatron like that. That's pretty cool. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on Friday for the next couple levels. And then probably the time after that we might finish the game, or maybe the time after that, I don't know. But thank you all for watching. Bye an hour, everybody.